So yeah, good morning everyone. Good morning once again, right? So we will start the class, right? Those who have joined, we'll start the class. So we will start with Kahoot. Okay. Till everyone join, we'll play one Kahoot. Everyone try to join. 916-2872. 916-2872. जल्दी ज्वाइन करो सब कोई. Everyone try to solve the message in the chat box, right? So in last class, if you remember, we studied, right, about devices, है ना? We studied about galvanometer, ammeter, voltmeter, right? Okay. Okay. So this is the revision plus question based on devices. Okay. The first question is, everyone. First question is, this is the first question. Write it down. Write it down. This is the first question. Write it down. Write it down. Okay. Everyone, write it down.
सर हो गया सॉल्व.
Right, so I guess सबने देख लिया. Solve हो गया. Okay. So specific resistance of potentiometer wire is 10 to the minus 7 ohm meter and current flows through it at 0.1 ampere. Cross section wire is given, then the potential gradient will be, right? अभिराम, यहाँ पे पोटेंशियोमीटर का मतलब भी नहीं है, राइट? यहाँ पे पोटेंशियोमीटर का काम भी नहीं है. समझ में आया? टेल मी, थिंक अबाउट इट. आई नो दैट पोटेंशियोमीटर नहीं पढ़ाया गया अभी, वी विल स्टडी दैट, बट यहाँ पोटेंशियोमीटर का काम भी नहीं है. पोटेंशियल ग्रेडियंट का मतलब क्या होता है? पोटेंशियल पर यूनिट लेंथ. दैट्स इट, दैट्स ऑल यू हैव टू फाइंड, राइट? हाँ ना? I guess everyone have written the question. Okay, the answer is A. Now think about it, right? What was the question, guys? Tell me, what was the question? Batao, anyone? What was the question? Pranjal? Rho was what?
सर करंट 0.1 एम्पियर था और क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया 10 to the power minus 6 था.
क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया वाज
10 to the power minus 6 था सर एरिया.
6 मीटर स्क्वायर, राइट? रो कितना था स्पेसिफिक?
ये 10 to the power minus 7 ओम मीटर था.
Wait, this is 10 to the minus 7 ना? 10 to the minus 7 ohm meter, right? Okay, anything else was given?
इतना ही था सर.
ठीक है, चलो. So the question was, what is the potential gradient, right? है ना? So tell me, what is the formula of resistance? Resistance is equal to rho L by A, right? Okay, and I is given as 0.1. Okay, right? So what is V? Tell me. इसको कोई मतलब नहीं है, इस क्वेश्चन को कोई मतलब नहीं है पोटेंशियोमीटर से, ठीक है? Right? What is V? V is equal to IR. Yes or no? Simple. V is equal to IR. Hi Anna. Hi Anna. Tell me, everyone. Right? right? And what is potential gradient, sir? It is V per unit length, right? What is the change in potential per unit length? That is the potential gradient. That is IR by L, which is equal to I, R का value क्या होता है? Rho L by A into L. LL will get cancelled. So it is basically rho I by A. Hi Anna. Tell me. Hi Anna. Tell me everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. So this is very basic problem. Very basic problem based on Ohm's law. That's it. That's it. ठीक है. सबको समझ में आया ये? Everyone got this? Vinutha, Anisha, Anjali, Aryan, Mansi, Koshi, Kushi. Kushi is not here, I guess. Krishna. Right. Potentiometer was not even used over here. Okay, right? We will study potentiometer. There will be 1-2 question of potentiometer. Don't worry about that, right? I'll explain. But okay. Second, the resistance of galvanometer is 10 ohm. Okay, the resistance of a galvanometer is 10 ohm. Write it down. Right? Write it down. It gives full scale deflection when 1 milliampere current is passed. Full scale deflection when 1 milliampere current, right? Okay, 1 milliampere. So Ig max is 1 milliampere. The resistance connected in series for converting it into voltmeter is 2.5 volt. So R is 2.5. Sorry, R is required, right? R you have to find, and R you have to find. Sorry, voltage is 2.5, है ना? Voltage should be 2.5 volt, right? What is R? What is R? So I hope all of you remember in last class we discussed this. Hyana, you have to convert into voltmeter, which can measure the voltage of 2.5 volt, right? So what is the value of resistor which can be connected in series? Tell me. We have studied this in last class. Basic formula, even if you don't understand, right? Hyana, you can just use the basic concept of, tell me, KVL, right? Very basic concept. Try to solve this, everyone. Yes, right, Abhiram, है ना? हम लोगों ने लास्ट क्लास में लिखा था, right? I hope all of you remember. Ig is equal to V by Rg plus R. Okay, so I guess all of you can solve. Let us see what is the answer, everyone. We can solve, right? जिसको याद है कल class, they can solve. Okay, let us see. So we have 4 options over here. Okay, Vivek, very good, Vivek. Very good, Meet. Guys, no one is messaging in the chat box. No one is messaging in the chat box. So apart from these 9 students, right? None are solving or what?
Sir,
Yes?
sir, मैं मैसेज कर रहा हूँ.
You're messaging in co-host क्या?
नहीं मालूम सर, वेट लेट मी चेक.
Message to host. So I'm getting some messages to co-host, not to host. I just got okay, Samarth. Yeah, got it, Samarth. Yeah, got it. See. Okay, chalo. Let us see this, right? Let us see this, everyone. Okay, so yes, right. The answer is C. Very good, right? The answer is C. Right. So most of you are correct. Very good, Suhas. ठीक है. Guys, try करो ना, तुम्हारे लिए ही तो मैं कर रहा हूँ ये सब, right? This was the feedback last year, ना? हर topic के बाद questions से होना चाहिए. That's what we are trying to do. हर topic के बाद मैं questions करवा रहा हूँ, basic, right? So that you can get the idea. Then module करवा रहा हूँ, है ना? So this is like this, right? This is like this. Yes or no? This is a galvanometer. The circuit is like this. Okay, and we have to find the voltage. This is the voltage. This is the voltage, right? So I hope all of you know that Ig is what? Tell me. Ig is equal to what? Tell me, what's the formula of Ig in this case?
V by Rg plus R.
Yes, V by Rg plus R. Right? Because if you think about this, okay, think about this, right? So Ig will go here, okay, right? And the current is given as 1 milliampere, right? Voltage 2.5 volt. You have to find this value of R. This value of Rg is given, okay, right? So Ig into R. Wait. Yeah, I'll just write it step by step. है ना? Ig into R plus Ig Rg is equal to V. है ना? Right? ठीक है? And everyone got this? Everyone got this? Yes or no? I guess सबको समझ में आ गया ये? Shreya, Samya, everyone, Riya, Vinuta. Okay, chalo next. Okay. Everyone can solve this. I will teach potentiometer afterwards, right? But everyone need to solve this. Okay. Okay, very good, Sudesh. Very good, Meet. Okay, Aryan, let us see. The answer is 47 ohm, right? The answer is 47 ohm. As I told you, you don't have to think about this potentiometer, right? Okay, obviously I'm asking you to solve these problems without teaching potentiometer because there must be some reason. Na? Potentiometer is almost same as meter bridge. Okay, ठीक है? Now, when you talk about this, okay, what is the question, sir? This is the distance L from one end of the potentiometer wire slide. Same as meter bridge. The only difference is in meter bridge, this length was 1 meter. Okay, right? The balance points are 400 millimeter and 5 mm, right? So first balance point is 4 mm. L1 is 400 mm. And second is L2 is 588 mm, right? When X is connected to Y, when this is connected to Y, है ना? ये connect हो गया. Okay, the length of the wire is 1 meter. So this is actually a meter bridge, right? What is the value of resistance R? Okay, now tell me, think about it. If this is connected to Y, right? The distance is 400 mm. If this is connected to Z, it is Tell me 588 mm. है ना? So you don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about this. Just connect it to Y. So I hope all of you remember the meter bridge concept. Right? It is unknown resistance. This resistance is given, and this length is given 400 mm. So what is the formula? I hope all of you remember this. Sir, R1 by R2 is equal to R1 by, tell me, R1 by R2 is equal to, guys, tell me, L1 by L2, Ayana, yes or no? Raise your hand. Yes or no? Raise your hand. Yes or no? Right? Ayana. L2 was L minus L1, right? Because it was 1 meter. सबको समझ में आ रहा है ये? Ayana. So tell me, what is R1? What is R1? So it is 100. R1 is 100. What is R2? So it is R. What is L1? So L1 का length कितना given है? Tell me, what is the length of L1? Okay, next. Next, solve this. Okay, tell me guys, if you remember the concept of meter bridge, right? है ना? It was like a which stone? Suppose ये R4 हो गया, ये R5 हो गया, right? Yes or no? So it is just like a meter bridge, sorry, just like a which stone. So I was having this R1 by R4 is equal to R2 by R5, which is basically R1 by R2 is equal to R4 by R5. Now, since this is same, right? क्या होगा? Rho L1 by A, because sir length ही change हो रहा है ना, बाकी तो AL same है. Rho L2 by A. Now tell me, don't you think sir A will get cancelled? Rho and A will get cancelled. So sir rho and A will get cancelled. So it doesn't matter what you do to area, right? कुछ भी करो आपको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. So R1 by R2 will be L1 by L2 only, right? हाँ या ना? Tell me, समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Right? So it will not change, right? Even if you change the area, it will not change. ठीक है? Got it, everyone? Next. Okay. Solve this, everyone. Solve this. Every one of these questions should be in your classwork. Okay, Siddesh. Okay, Yasharan. Okay, the answer is 100 ohm, right? Anna. So let us see. Okay, so in this circuit, right, the battery E1 has a EMF of 12 volt, right? It's given as 12 volt, and zero internal resistance, right? While the battery is have EMF of 2 volt. Okay, right? Galvanometer reads zero. Galvanometer reads zero means no current is passing through there, right? This is zero, Then the value of resistance Y is, tell me, everyone. अगर zero है, it means the potential here should be 2 volt, yes or no? Think about it. Step by step सोचेंगे. हाँ या ना? The potential across this should be 2 volt. हाँ या ना? The potential across this अगर 2 volt रहेगा, तो galvanometer क्या रीड करेगा? Zero रीड करेगा? Yes or no? सबको समझ में आ गया? Okay, right? So tell me how to do that. How to do that? Tell me how to do that. Tell me, guys. We understood this concept, sir. If the potential between these 2 points are zero, right, then the current will not flow, right? So I got to know that potential across this should be 2 volt, right? So what's the potential across this? Potential across this should be what? Tell me, because this is 12 volt, na? इसके across potential कितना हो गया? बताओ स्टेप बाय स्टेप सानिया, साम्या, सोचो कैसे अप्रोच लेना होता है, मैं वो बता रहा हूँ. कितना हो गया बताओ? If potential across this is 2 volt, what's the potential across this? Tell me. Jasharan, Meet, tell me Jasharan. But 12 कैसे होगा? अगर बता 12 इसके क्रॉस हो गया, 12 अगर इसके क्रॉस हो गया, राइट, है ना? तो गलत हो गया ना? Yes or no? Because 12 वोल्ट की तो बैटरी है. The potential across this should be 10 volt ना? Think about it. हाँ या ना? 10 volt, right? है ना? यहाँ से यहाँ 10 volt, फिर यहाँ से यहाँ 2 volt, तब जाके 12 volt हुआ ना? Right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? So this is 10 volt. Now using the concept of Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R. हाँ है ना? I is equal to V by R. Right? तो इसके क्रॉस करंट कितना होगा? निकलेगा. What's the current across this? Tell me. 10 volt by 500 ohm, which is 1 by 5, right? 1 by 50 ampere. Right, everyone? Right? Okay? Right? उतना करना ही जरूरत नहीं है ना? उतना करना ही नहीं है. अब बताओ. अब इसके क्रॉस 2 volt है. Right? So we know that V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. 2 is equal to 1 by 50 into Y. Simple, simple. बहुत simple है. Y is equal to 100 ohm. बताओ क्या करना है? बताओ क्या करना है? Tell me. Think about it. Everyone, I did not use any hi-fi concept. I just used the concept of class 10. Yes or no? Tell me. सोचो एक बार. बहुत basic concept, right? सिर्फ V is equal to IR यूज किया मैंने. Everyone got this? Everyone got this?
Yes, sir.
Anjali, Koshi, Tanya, Nidhi, Priyanka, Priya, Mansi, Krishna, Sumaya, right? Everyone got this, है ना? I just use the concept of Ohm's law. ठीक है? Okay, very good. You can use KVL also, right? You can use KVL also, but again, जरूरत ही नहीं है. ठीक है? So next. An ammeter is obtained by shunting 30 ohm galvanometers. So RG is given. 30 ohm with a 30 ohm resistance. R is equal to 30 ohm. What additional shunt should be connected across it to double the range? Okay. What additional shunt R dash should be connected to double the range? Means I should be double. I should be double. Okay. This is the problem. This is the problem. So I hope all of you remember the concept of ammeter, right? Ammeter वाला concept याद हो सबको? Yes or no? Tell me. ये वाला concept. This is the ammeter concept. This is the equation of ammeter, right? If you don't remember, I guess this is something that everyone should remember, right? है ना? Right? Ig and I minus Ig, and this is R shunt. Okay. This is the basic formula of R shunt as well as Ig. Okay, chalo. So try to solve this, guys. Try to solve this. Sir, right? We know that the formula of Ig. Ig. What is the formula of Ig? Tell me, what's the formula of Ig? I guess all of you remember the formula of Ig. Hi, Anna. Wait, what happened? Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, right? But something happened. Okay. Yes. So tell me, what is the formula of Ig? I hope all of you remember it is I into Rs by, tell me, I into Rs by
G plus R.
Rg plus R. Yes or no? है ना? Now you just have to do what? So in this case, the current will be double, right? है ना? The current will be doubled. So first, what is Ig? Ig is given. So it is I, tell me, into Rs, which is 30 by 30 plus 30 is 60. है ना? In second case, tell me what would be, tell me, it is double, right? हाँ है ना? ठीक है? So Ig will be double or I will be double? Tell me.
I will be double.
Exactly, right? Because Ig cannot see again. Ig जो है, Ig को सेम रहना है. तुम्हारा जो करंट तुम मेजर कर रहे हो वो डबल होना चाहिए ना. तो करंट मेजर कौन सा कर रहे हैं हम लोग? I जो करंट है वो मेजर कर रहे हैं एक्चुअली. Yes or no? Tell me yes or no? Right? जो एमीटर करंट मेजर करता है वो एक्चुअली I करंट मेजर करता है. So this is doubled. So this is Ig is equal to 2I into 30 by, tell me, 60. Oh, sorry, 30 plus x, है ना? Because question में कितना addition लगाना पड़ेगा, right? 30 plus x, and this is 60 plus x, right? हाँ है ना? So can you solve it? Can you solve it? It is what? 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to, right? 2 into, right, 30 plus x by 60 plus x. हाँ है ना? Because r की जगह क्या हो जाएगा? R शंट की जगह क्या हो जाएगा? 30 plus x, है ना? Right? So I guess all if you can solve it, 60 plus x is equal to 120 plus 4x, right? Wait, something has happened. गलत हो गया, कुछ गलत हो गया शायद. ठीक है, क्लियर हो गया सबको, राइट? ठीक है, 30-10 बन गया ना, 30-10 बन गया, तो ऑब्वियसली आप टू कनेक्ट वन रेसिस्टेंस इन पैरेलल, राइट? सॉरी गाइस. ठीक है, चलो नेक्स्ट. Okay, this one, an ammeter and a voltmeter are joined in series to a cell. Okay, an ammeter and a voltmeter are joined in a series to a cell. Their reading are A and B respectively. If resistance is joined now in parallel with the voltmeter, then, now this is a theory, right? I hope all of you can read the question. An ammeter and a voltmeter are joined in series to a cell. Their reading are A and B respectively. If resistance is not joined in parallel with the voltmeter, then, Okay, Meet? Okay, the answer is A will increase, B will decrease. Right? ठीक है, तो सिर्फ दो लोगों ने सही जवाब दिया है. Now, how come? How come? Let us see. So, ammeter and voltmeter are in series, है ना? Right? और यहाँ पे बोल रहा है कि फिर रेसिस्टेंस कनेक्ट कर दिया गया ऐसे. ठीक है? Right? Now think about it. अगर रेसिस्टेंस कनेक्ट कर दिया गया तो इसका रेसिस्टेंस भी यहाँ होता है ना. ये इक्विवेलेंट रेसिस्टेंस क्या हो जाएगा, कम कि ज्यादा? टेल मी. This equivalent resistance will decrease or increase?
Decrease.
Decrease. So R equivalent for the overall circuit will decrease. Yes or no? R equivalent for overall circuit will decrease. Clear है? हाँ या ना? Right? So अगर R कम हो गया तो obviously current will increase. ठीक है? समझ में आ गया? Right? समझ में आ गया? है ना? और इसके क्रॉस भी, अब इसके क्रॉस भी क्या हो जाएगा? ऑब्वियसली इसके क्रॉस भी कम हो जाएगा ना. यस और नो? बिकॉज़ करंट क्या हो गया, इंक्रीज कर गया है. राइट नाउ इसके क्रॉस रेजिस्टेंस क्या हो जाएगा? करंट व्हिच विल फ्लो थ्रू दिस will decrease because some will flow through this also, right? So potential across this will decrease. Yes or no? सबको समझ में आ गया? सबको समझ में आ गया? Yes or no? हाँ या ना? Yes or no? This is a very basic theory problem. ठीक है? चलो next. ABC are voltmeters of resistance R, 1.5 R and 3 R respectively. When some potential difference is applied between X and Y, the voltmeter reading are VA, VB, VC respectively. Then हाँ समर्थ, वही होता है. This one, tell me. This is quite easy. This is quite easy. Okay, Meet. Okay, Jai Sharan. Jan says VA is equal to VB is equal to VC. है ना? Right? Okay. No, Sania. Now let us see how. Now tell me this. First of all, tell me this. We know that B is calculated by, tell me, B is equal to IR. Ayana. B is equal to IR. Right? Right, everyone? So forget about this. Forget about being ABC as voltmeter. Just consider as a resistor. So here, this is R. This is 1.5 R. This is 3 R. Ayana. Right? Okay. So suppose current I यहाँ से आ रहा है, I यहाँ से आ रहा है, तो यहाँ कितना जाएगा? What amount of current will go at this side? Tell me. This ratio is 1/2. No, this ratio is 1/2. So, right, so it will be what?
2I/3.
2I/3, and here it will be I/3. है ना? अब बताओ इसके क्रॉस पोटेंशियल कितना हो गया? What is the potential across A? So, sir, potential across A is IR. What is potential across B? Sir, potential across B is 2I/3 into 1.5 R. So basically it is IR. What is potential across C? So it is I/3 into 3R, which is basically IR. तो potential difference कितना हो गया? A, B, C के तीनों में same हो गया. So the answer is 1. Clear है सबको? सबको समझ में आया ये? Tell me, everyone got this? ओके ठीक है, चलो नेक्स्ट। ओके, so next question is two cells when connected in series are balanced on 8 meter on a potentiometer, right? So ये देख लो, हम यहाँ से potentiometer concept clear करेंगे, ठीक है? We will study the concept of potentiometer, right, from this question, ठीक है? एक बार पूरा क्वेश्चन देख लो एक बार। क्वेश्चन देखकर नोट कर लो, फिर विल डिस्कस द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ पोटेंशियोमीटर, ठीक है? Okay, I guess क्वेश्चन सबने लिख लिया, everyone noted down the question, right? Okay, चलो सबने क्वेश्चन लिख लिया ना, राइट everyone noted down the question, right? ठीक है, so क्वेश्चन क्या बोल रहा है? ठीक है, लिखो जल्दी लिखो, राइट? क्वेश्चन क्या बोल रहा है? Two cells when connected in series, right? Two cells when connected in series are balanced on 8 meter on a potentiometer. Okay, if the cells are connected with polarities of one of these cells reversed, then they are balanced on 2 meter. The ratio of EMF of two cells is, right? Now think about it, right? Actually, you don't have to, right? You don't have to worry about potentiometer at all, right? Just think about it. Just think about the concept of Wheatstone bridge only, okay? Right? And simple potential concept. So this is a battery, right? This is a battery, right? My general battery. So I'll tell you what's a potentiometer, okay? So potentiometer is basically a circuit, right? Like this, simple circuit like this. A battery and a resistance. So this is basically a wire. This is basically a wire of length L, right? And it will have the total resistance. The total resistance will have some value R, right? Which is rho L by A. Okay. Now sometimes we may have some internal resistance or not, right? So this is basically your very simple setup of potentiometer. That's it. Yeah, kuch nahi hai. Now think about it. According to this, when two cells are connected in series, are balanced on 8 meter on a potentiometer. So यहाँ पे मैंने क्या किया? दो सेल को सीरीज में कनेक्ट कर दिया, राइट? ऐसे कनेक्ट करो, ऐसे कैसे भी कनेक्ट करो, डजंट मैटर, राइट? Wait guys, I'll just connect it like this, ठीक है? I'll connect it like this, okay? Right? So it is connected in series and it is the neutral point. So this is the neutral point. समझ में आया? This is the neutral point. सबको समझ में आ रहा है? हम लोग उसको देखेंगे, पहले क्वेश्चन समझो, हम लोग क्वेश्चन समझे पहले। ये समझ में आया सबको? सानिया, ये क्वेश्चन समझ में आया? Tell me, ये समझ में आया? Right? And this length is given what? Tell me, what is the length of this distance? Right? This length is given as 8, right? 8 meter. Okay, right? So ये सबको समझ में आ गया? This is case 1. This is case 1. Case 2. When the polarity of one of the cell is reversed, right? So in second case, this polarity is reversed, right? सोचो, इसकी polarity मैंने उल्टा कर दिया. Okay, the polarity is like this. Now the polarity is like this. Then this distance became what? Tell me. Then this distance became 2 meter. Then this distance became 2 meter. 2 meter. Find the ratio of EMF of these cells. Find the ratio of EMF of cells. Okay, right? Okay. Now think about it, everyone. You don't have to worry about anything else, right? And you just have to use the basic concept. Let us see the concept here. ठीक है, सबको ध्यान दो यहाँ पे concept देखते पहले. Okay, so I can say, sir, what is a potentiometer? So potentiometer is basically the arrangement of, tell me, arrangement of a battery and a wire or length of wire which can be used to find the EMF of unknown battery or to find the internal resistance of a okay. So we will have a battery over here, right? And this is the resistance, right? This is the resistance. This whole length will be resistance, right? This whole length will be a resistance. Okay, right? So this is suppose EMF E1, right? Or just E. Now tell me, if the resistance of this whole wire is R, the resistance of this whole wire is R, so can I say, sir, resistance per unit length, I can find yes or no? I can find resistance per unit length, yes or no? Yes or no? Tell me, right? Okay, right? Anyone have any issue in this? Tell me, anyone have any issue in this? Suppose I connect a battery or I connect any circuit. I connect any circuit like this. I connect any circuit like this. Okay, I connect any circuit like this. And suppose this battery have potential E1. Tell me. Now, this is a neutral point. This point is called as neutral point. Neutral point. What's the meaning of neutral point? Tell me, what's the meaning of neutral point? Everyone. Neutral point का मतलब क्या होना चाहिए? So neutral point is a point at which the potential, right, or the current will not flow. The current will not flow. Yes or no? Ayana, neutral point will be the point where the current will not flow. I will become zero, right? So when the I will become zero, sir, if the potential between these two points becomes equal to E1, then the current will not flow. Ayana, tell me yes or no? So can I say, sir, suppose this neutral point is at distance L1, right? Can I say, sir, E1 should be equal to what? Tell me. Current I, right? Any current I, suppose this current is I, into this length, because current is not flowing in this, no? Current is not flowing in this. That's what I've written, right? So let us write this resistance as R1. And what is R1? What is R1? Tell me. So suppose this resistance gradient, I'll just name it as lambda, right? I'll name it as lambda. So can I say, sir, E1 is equal to I into lambda into L1? हाँ या ना? ये सबको समझ में आ रहा है? Tell me, yes or no? Everyone, are you getting this concept? Yes or no? Raise your hand.
Yes.
Right? Or if you talk in terms of formula, it is what? Rho L by A into L. So this is what? Rho by A. Ayana. So this is rho L1 by A. Okay. Anyways, doesn't matter. Okay. Doesn't matter. This is the value of E1. Now suppose I connect any other battery. Suppose I connect any other battery, right? Anna. Suppose I'm having any other battery like this. Any other battery like this. Again, potentiometer circuit. Right? This is full resistance. And I connected another battery like this. Okay. So this is E2. And for this, suppose this neutral point is at distance L2. At distance L2, this is E. Same potentiometer, right? Now, can I say that, sir, in this case, E2 is equal to what? I, because current in this will become 0. I will be same, right? Into, tell me, lambda into L2, हाँ या ना? Everyone, yes or no? Raise your hand, yes. ठीक है? Right? I hope everyone is getting this. Now, suppose I want to find the ratio of E1 by E2. Ratio of E1 by E2. What can I do? Tell me, what can I do? Sir, E1 by E2 can be equal to I lambda L1 by I lambda L2. Now I lambda will get cancelled. So it is L1 by L2. Hi Anna, it is L1 by L2. I hope all of you got this. I hope all of you got this. कि कहां से आया मेरा, है ना? Right? Now, जैसे यहाँ पे अगर E2 की जगह मेरा बैटरी रहता, right? Sorry, अगर मेरा रेजिस्टेंस रहता, tell me if instead of E2 I would have resistance, right? Then also the equation would be same ना, हाँ या ना? Then also the equation would be same. जो हम लोग का प्रॉब्लम आया था, right? हमारा जो प्रॉब्लम था एक लास्ट प्रॉब्लम था, right? वो भी इसी कॉन्सेप्ट बेस्ड था ना. In that case, instead of E1 E2 there was R and R plus, right? R dash. Yes or no? Okay, ये सबको समझ में आ गया? टेल मी, ये सबको समझ में आ गया? सबको समझ में आया? Now, according to this problem, what is E1? Tell me, E1 कितना है? E1 कितना है? Tell me, E1 is, right, or E1 dash is equal to E1 plus E2. Two cells connected in series ना, right? हाँ ना, हाँ ना. और जब पोलैरिटी अपोजिट करते हो तो E2 dash कितना हो गया? E1 minus E2. और लेंथ कितना दिया हुआ है? 8 by 2. Can you calculate E1 by E2? Can you calculate E1 by E2? Yes or no? Tell me. हाँ या ना? अब निकल जाएगा सबसे?
Yes, sir.
अब समझ में आइए? Tell me guys. Now you got this? So try to tell me the answer. What is the answer? Everyone, try to tell me the answer. You have to find E1 by E2. This is given E1 plus E2 by E1 minus E2 is equal to 8 by 2. Then what is E1 by E2? Very good, Siddesh. Correct, Siddesh. Very good. E1 by E2, Shrihari. E1 by E2, not E2 by E1. E1 by E2. Correct. It is 5 by 3. Very good. 5 is to 3. Yes or no? है ना? Right? E1 plus E2 by E1 minus E2 is equal to 8 by 2. You don't have to think, right? ये simple दिख रहा है. So it is 5 plus 3 by 5 minus 3. हाँ है ना? 5 plus 3 by 5 minus 3. So it is 5 is to 3. Clear है? Right? Done. सबको समझ में आया ये? Right? सबको समझ में आ गया ये? है ना? So this is one use, right? This is one application. So I can just write like this, sir. It is the application of potentiometer when, tell me, when we have to find unknown potential, yeah, no? Then we have to find unknown potential, right? Okay. And tab is lagging. Now let us take some other case. Everyone, let us take some other case, right? So this is to find internal resistance. Internal resistance of a battery of an unknown battery. Wait, it is lagging. Just give me a minute. Something is wrong with my OneNote today. Okay, so let us make a circuit, right? Let us make a circuit first. है ना? I guess सबको समझ में आ रहा होगा, concept समझ में आ रहा होगा. So this is a circuit. This is a circuit, right? Okay. Now we have a battery over here. This whole resistance is R. This is the battery. The whole resistance is R. I'm not showing whole resistance. This is R, right? The whole resistance between point A and point B is R, right? RAB is equal to R. Okay? Right? Now what we want to do is suppose, and the potential of this battery, sorry, the internal resistance of this battery is so small r, है ना? So I guess all of you can find I, the potential is suppose E over here, E over here. So I can say I, you can calculate, right? I is equal to what? I is equal to E by R plus R. Anyone have any doubt in this? Tell me. Anyone have any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay. So what is the potential between these 2 points? What is the potential between A and B? VAB is equal to what? I hope all of you know this. Sir, VAB is basically E minus IR. हाँ या ना? Right? Which is basically to I into capital R. Right, everyone? Right, everyone? हाँ या ना? So from here, I can say, sir, if you equate these two, E minus I small r is equal to I capital R. ये तो हमको already पता है sir. So small r is basically I capital R, right? I capital R, sorry, E minus I capital R. Small r is equal to E minus I capital R by I. Okay, ये तो पता है. But this is not a problem, right? This is not the problem. The problem is, suppose I'm having a battery. Suppose I'm having a battery which is connected, right? Which is connected to this. Okay. Right, connected like this. Okay, and we have a galvanometer over here, right? And this is at this point, right? This point, है ना? So the internal resistance of this battery is suppose R, and the EMF is suppose E1. ठीक है? सबको समझ में आ रहा है? हाँ या ना? Everyone is getting this concept? Yes or no? And this length is L1. Suppose this length is L1. L1. Okay. All of you getting this concept? Raise your hand. यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आया? Setup समझ में आया? Setup समझ में आया? So first of all, tell me, suppose this point is C. What is potential between A and C? Tell me, what is the potential between A and C? If this is a neutral point, what is the potential difference between A and C? If C is the neutral point in this case, what is the potential between A and C? Tell me. I hope all of you understood this, right? Sir, potential between this is I into, tell me, lambda L1, हाँ या ना? VAC is I lambda L1, जो ऊपर किया हमने, वही तो क्या हम किया, है ना? Yes or no? Right? I lambda L1. Anyone have any doubt in this? Tell me. हाथ उठा लो, किसी को दिक्कत है यहाँ तक में? Anyone have any doubt in this? No? Clear? But, sir, now in this case, what is the potential between here? What is the potential between A and C in this case? What should be the potential between A and C in this case? Will it be E1 or will it be this B? Tell me, VAC. Tell me, will it be E1 or will it be this point? Potential between these two terminals. Tell me, everyone. Batao, everyone. The potential should be equal to this, na? Right? हाँ या ना? जब इसके क्रॉस होगा तभी तो करंट जीरो हो जाएगा. तो इस केस में, right, this V will be what? Tell me. E minus, tell me, IR, हाँ या ना? E1 minus IR. Agree? Tell me, हाँ या ना? हाँ या ना? Tell me, yes or no? So इसको मैं R1.
Yes, sir.
This is R1, right? This is R1. ठीक है, ये मैंने बस बताने के लिए किया था. How to find internal resistance, right? This is R1, right? This is R1. ठीक है? Anyone have any doubt on this? Tell me. यहाँ से यहाँ तक का जो potential होगा, वो E minus R1 होगा, IR होगा, हाँ या ना? I can be anything, doesn't matter. Yes or no? Right? Yes or no? यहाँ तक किसी को दिक्कत है, हाथ उठा लो. यहाँ तक किसी को दिक्कत है, हाथ उठा लो. दिक्कत नहीं है, पक्का? Tell me, can I write E1 or can I write E minus IR? That's what my question is. तो वैस बताओ, can I write, ये सिंपल सा कॉन्सेप्ट पूछो, can I write E1 minus IR or just E1 if I have to write the potential neutral point? मेरा सवाल है ये, I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, can I write E1 minus IR or I need to write just E1? Obviously that I will be different to वैस, the same थोड़ी ना है. Here I is just used as a generic value of I. So first of all think about it ना, अभी सोचो ये चीज को. जब न्यूट्रल पॉइंट बोला जा रहा है तो I told you that न्यूट्रल पॉइंट पे ये I 0 हो जाएगा, हाँ या ना? Yes or no? Tell me, हाँ या ना? न्यूट्रल पॉइंट पे ये 0 हो जाएगा, right? So this would be 0. My potential across this will just become E1, हाँ या ना? So this just will become E1. E1 is I lambda L1. As simple as that, right? इसमें confusion होने की दिक्कत नहीं. इसमें किस लिए confusion हो रहा है? Tell me, guys, why there is a confusion? If it is a neutral point, think about it. If it is a neutral point, so I will be 0 na? हाँ या ना? Right? और अगर I 0 हो गया, तो ये I 0 हो गया ना, तो it is just E1. इसके पास potential is just E1. So this is correct. I can write like this. हाँ या ना? अब समझ में आया सबको? Okay, right? Okay. Now again, I have to find the value of chota wala r. How to do that? Sir, for that we will do one thing. What we will do? We will make or we will attach a resistance of capital R, right? Okay, in parallel with the circuit, right? Okay, in parallel with the circuit. Okay. Now current will not flow in this, but current will flow in this circuit. हाँ या ना? Current will flow in this circuit. Yes or no? हाँ या ना? Right? And this I will not be equal to 0. Right? I'll just write in I1. Clear है सबको ये? सबको समझ में आया? सबको समझ में आया? हाँ या ना? Everyone is getting this concept? Everyone is getting this concept? Sanya? Samya? Everyone? Are you getting this concept? Aryan, Nishita, Abhiram, Amish, Riya? ओके चलो अब बताओ, अब अगर न्यूट्रल पॉइंट बात की जाए, अब की न्यूट्रल पॉइंट बात की जाए, राइट? सो न्यूट्रल पॉइंट विल नॉट बी सेम ना सर, न्यूट्रल पॉइंट विल नॉट बी सेम नाउ, राइट? सो न्यूट्रल पॉइंट विल चेंज. In this case, the neutral point will change, right? In this case, neutral point will change. Now it will become L2. L2, right? L2 might be less also, doesn't matter. It will be less also. मैंने बस दिखाने के बताया है. ऐसा नहीं कि सर पोटेंशियल बढ़ कैसे जाएगा, कम भी हो सकता है, मेनली कम ही होगा, ठीक है, राइट? कम ही होगा, राइट? बट वो दिखाने के लिए मैंने, ठीक है चलो, आई जस्ट मेक इट लेस, राइट? समथिंग हैपेंड, वेट. Okay, Abhiram, I'll explain. Don't worry, I'll explain once again. So I said that, sir, it will become L2, right? L2. Now, what I did was I just connected one resistance R in parallel with this battery, whose internal resistance I have to find. Now, since I connected the battery over here, this current should be 0, right? This current should be 0, है ना? ये जो गैलोमीटर का ये जो करंट है ये 0 होना चाहिए, बट करंट विल फॉलो इन दिस लूप ना, इधर नहीं जाएगा, करंट इस लूप में तो जाएगा ना, है ना, राइट, ये बैटरी तो इस लूप में तो जाएगा, एग्री, सो दिस इज I1, राइट, दिस इज I1, है ना, राइट। तो अब बताओ, अब इस और इस पॉइंट के बीच का पोटेंशियल क्या हो गया, टेल मी नाउ इन दिस केस V, और इसको बोल लो मैं D बोल दो इस पॉइंट को, नाउ VAD is equal to what, I lambda into L2, and this VAD is what, E1 minus, tell me, I1 into R, है ना, yes or no, yes or no, clear हो गया ये चीज, and this is equal to what, I into lambda L2, right, और इसकी जगह पे मैं सिर्फ VAD लिख सकता हूँ ना, अब जरा डिवाइड कर दो इन दोनों को, divide these two, what I'll get, divide these two, what I'll get, sir, E1 by VAD is equal to L1 by L2, है ना, simple, E1 by VAD is L1 by L2,
yes sir,
okay, right, and we can say that according to this, right, what is R, tell me, ये R का वैल्यू था, अभी कोई भी ऐसा सर्किट होता है, तो R का वैल्यू ये है ना, basically R is equal to what, tell me, R is equal to, I hope all of you can calculate this, है ना, small r is equal to what, tell me, capital R, I का वैल्यू पुट कर दो तो it will be capital R E by V, ना, E by V, here VAB minus 1, right, ठीक है, समझ में आया, यहाँ पे तुम अगर I का वैल्यू, जो I का वैल्यू है ना ये वाला, E by R plus R1, राइट, पुट कर दो तो R का वैल्यू निकलेगा ये वाला, R is this, right, E by V minus 1 पुट कर दो तो ये आ जाएगा, है ना, yes or no, tell me, yes or no, you substitute the value of I, you will get this only, right, ठीक है, right everyone, tell me, right, got it, अब बताओ, यहाँ पे E by V क्या है, E by V निकला, E by what is E by V, L1 by L2 निकला, है ना, E by V is L1 by L2, तुमको ये यूज करने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ेगी, right, you don't have to think about this, right, just write as VAD, okay, okay everyone, now what is this R, internal resistance R, I can just calculate as capital R, this is E by V, which is L1 by L2 minus 1, got it, because this is a generic equation, ये generic equation है, this is for every circuit, right, this is like this circuit, right, every circuit which is like this, ठीक है, right, got it everyone, tell me, everyone got this, should I explain it once again, स्टार्टिंग वाला, ओके, स्टेप बाय स्टेप देखो एक बार, देखो ये जो मैंने सॉल्व किया, दिस इज फॉर एनी सर्किट, राइट, स्टेप बाय स्टेप, राइट, स्टेप बाय स्टेप मैं एक बार फिर से समझा रहा हूँ, ठीक है, ओके, I'll explain this step by step, or I'll just make 2 figures, don't worry, I'll just make 2 figures, शायद एक फिगर बना दिया, इसके कंफ्यूजिंग हो गया, मैं 2 फिगर बना रहा हूँ, ठीक है, don't worry, I'll just make 2 figures, okay, ठीक है, right, this is first figure, I is equal to 0, ये फर्स्ट समझ में आया, this is something else, ये simply this is just for this kind of circuit, right, I'll just show you, I'll just rub it, right, I'll just show you, this is for any circuit, okay, this is for any circuit which is having a battery, internal resistance and a resistance, ठीक है, so suppose I'm having any circuit, I'll just make one circuit over here, छोटा सा circuit में आता हूँ मैं, Okay, so this is any random circuit, any circuit. So if I'm having any circuit which is having a battery, an internal resistance, and a resistance capital R, capital R. This is small r, this is E. Hai potential across between this is suppose B. This is point A, this is point B. ठीक है, right? So I can write sir I is equal to E by small r plus capital R. हाँ या ना, हाँ या ना, इसके लिए हाँ या ना, right? Step by step. And sir VAB is equal to E minus IR, E minus IR. Okay. Now, so can I just do this? Can I just substitute the value of E, substitute the value of I over here? So it is what? V is equal to E minus ER by R plus R. Ayana. Right? Take E common. Take E common. मैंने बस यही किया है. This is the short. I just wrote the formula, right? This is just the calculation of this equation. That's it. So V is equal to E common bracket 1 minus R by R plus R. Right? Okay? Right? So if you rearrange this, if you rearrange this and find the value of small r, so small r will become capital R bracket E by V minus 1. अब समझ में आया? This is a general equation. ठीक है? अभिराम, सानिया, सबको समझ में आया ये? सबको समझ में आया ये? Yes or no? So this is for a general equation like this. This is a general equation like this. ठीक है? Okay. Now, for this equation, right? Now, I guess all of you got this one. I guess all of you got this one. ये सबको समझ में आ गया? Okay, right? ये सबको समझ में आ गया? Now, we have this circuit, right? Potentiometer circuit. है ना? So I'm saying that okay, I'm having this resistance like this battery, right? But now it is connected with another resistance like this. This length will become R. This length will become L2. L2. This is a battery. This is the resistance of this own battery, right? Now this point is A and D. Now tell me. This is small r. This is capital R. Okay. Now tell me. Can I say, sir, at this neutral point, this I will be equal to 0, but this I will be there, right? This I will be there. Hai yes or no? So potential across this will become what? VAD, which will be, tell me, which will be this I, okay, lambda into L2. हाँ या ना? अब समझ में आया सबको? अब समझ में आया सबको? Right? Anyone have any doubt in this? This will not become E1. This will not become E1, sir, because potential will be there, right, between A and D, because the current will be there. So take the ratio of these two. Take the ratio of this A and B. Take the ratio of A and B. So if you take the ratio of A and B, what I will get? I will get E by V is equal to L1 by L2.
Yes, sir.
L1 by L2. Right? And put this equation, put the value of this C1 by V into this equation. So I will get R is equal to capital R, E by V value निकल गया L1 by L2 minus 1. ठीक है? सबको समझ में आ गया अब? Yes or no? सबको समझ में आया? So that is the use of potentiometer, right? Both the usage. I guess you understood both the usage. Don't worry, I'll send this. Okay. So let us complete this last question. One last question. I guess all of you understood this. Okay, so this is last question. A millivoltmeter of 25 millivolt range is to be converted into an ammeter of 25 ampere range. Okay, right? The value in ohm of necessary shunt will be. Tell me. Think about it and tell me.
सर ये तो 25 मिलीवोल्ट डिवाइडेड बाय 25 आ जाएगा, तो 10 to the power -3 आंसर आ जाएगा।
मैसेज करो ना, बाकी भी सॉल्व कर लेना। सो वोल्टेज इज गिवन, राइट, है ना, वोल्टेज इज गिवन, सिंपल है, काफी सिंपल है सर। वोल्टेज इज 25 millivolt, right? You have to convert it to ammeter having current range of 25 ammeter, right? Simple है ना, right? So you just